Hey, this is just a quick video. A lot has happened actually. I actually had a friend of mine locally. He does a lot of stream events. If you've ever watched the secondary streams for a lot of recent major fighting game tournaments, chances are he's one of the people that's been behind them. He actually had a spare Hori Real Arcade Pro 4 for sale, so I used the funds I had in my PayPal from Patreon, and I paid about 45 bucks out of my pocket, and he's actually going to come over and deliver that in about an hour. So that's pretty cool. What that will allow for is some of the PS4 exclusive stuff that I have, or rather the upgraded stuff. I have Jamestown Plus and Astabreed on there. I will be able to play those on stick. I'll also be able to play Chaos Code. Chaos Code does not have legacy stick support, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to get it. Also, there's some games like pretty much every cave port right now, the buttons don't map properly unless you're on an Xbox 360 stick, and the Hori Real Arcade Pro 4 is an X input stick, so that means that I won't have that problem anymore. It's what I'm trying to do this month is just future-proof all my gear. I will be getting the capture card probably on the 10th when I get paid from Curse Network, and I don't know how much they're going to give me exactly, but it should be able to pay a pretty significant chunk of it. So probably won't be too many console videos between then and now. I am not getting it from Amazon. I'm getting it from a friend of mine on Twitch who offered to sell it to me for 50 bucks. I'm done with external capture cards. I've had nothing but terrible luck with them. The only reliable external capture card I've ever had was the Dazzle, which is a piece of shit, standard definition, no HDMI. I don't even think it does 60 FPS. That's the only reliable capture card I've ever had. So I think it's going to be a pretty huge upgrade to have an internal one and hopefully not have any problems. Now, the video card, I don't really know if I'm going to be able to get that this month. It would be nice to have it ready for the future and stuff like that. I don't know if I'll be able to. If people are receptive to me streaming throughout the weekend to try to maybe raise a little bit extra, it's really up to you guys. I'm actually house sitting this weekend, so I don't really have much else to do. I have 40 bucks in my Amazon account right now, which I'm saving for either that or maybe some other kind of project or something like that. But you will see some pretty significant upgrades in the near future. I will be getting a new capture card for sure. He's only charging me 50 bucks, so I'll just work that out on my own. The video card's kind of up in the air. It depends on how much I get from Curse and if people want me to do an event for it or anything like that. I actually finished Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 over the past few days. I've done pretty much everything in the game aside from the parallel quest, which I'm probably going to wait until the DLC comes out so that I have some more interesting stuff to do on it. Overall, I enjoyed the game. There are some problems with it. The matchmaking is terrible. You have to back out of a lobby to start a new quest, which I think is annoying. There are some glitches. Like I said, the expert missions, the key blasts, they work when they want to. There is no rhyme or reason to them. You often will have to do them offline just to have it work consistently. The AI does cheat towards the end. It gets pretty painfully obvious later. Like once you get past like the second half, or once you get past the first half of the parallel quests, even towards the end of the story, they start just straight reading your inputs. They will always back attack. Basically, charge attacks are borderline useless on them because you can't really, they read your input. Every once in a blue moon they'll land, but overall I enjoyed it. I kind of feel bad that I was not able to put out content right when it came out. The PC version just seems to be something that they're quietly trying to bury. They seem pretty tone deaf. It seems like there is a patch coming, but who knows if it will actually fix anything. I think the biggest insult is that they keep doing the raid events. All the events, the online events that they do, they're still doing them for PC, even though it's broken and people have been openly cheating a lot. Apparently in the world tournament that they did last week, like people were just straight up hacking and one-shotting you and stuff like that. It's a pretty big insult. Honestly, I hear that the player base on there is very low for obvious reasons. I'm sure there are other people that have had the same problems that I have. There are other people that have been able to run the port fine. But I think even some of the people that got lucky with that PC port, ended up upgrading to the PS4 version because I'm sure you know pretty much every major retailer, including just small stuff like GameStop, was selling the game for under $30. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people, I even saw some people on the Steam forum say this, that they just upgraded to the PS4 version. The PS4 version is still quite populated. I was honestly surprised at how many people are playing it. Even when I got it, it had already been almost a month since it came out. I was able to get matches for the earlier parallel quests very easily, like within a few seconds. So if you want to play the game, even in the off chance that your computer does, accept or admit, submit to the PC port, you should probably get it on console at this point. Like I'm gonna go ahead and link to the Steam apps page for it, and you can see how few people are playing it right now. Even at peak hours, it's probably like a fraction of who's playing on the PS4 version. I enjoyed the game. In terms of the season pass, I'm really waiting to see how it is. I remember I got gifted the season pass for the first game, and it was a bit underwhelming. There really wasn't much love there for melee characters, and the whole game in general seems like they still really heavily push you to be a key blaster, which on one hand is understandable because that is the root of Dragon Ball, is chucking plasma, giant beams, and stuff like that. But at the same time, you can't really specialize in both, and if you do, then it's not as bad as some other games where you can't really specialize in two builds at once. But it is still better to maximize it, and you can't really do that in the game. So for them to have so many garbage ultimates in the game that just aren't worth using over Dragon Fist and Justice combo, and even maybe to a lesser extent, time skip Molotov if you can land it. I feel like if the season pass doesn't really even attempt to address that problem, then I'm probably just not going to bother with the DLC at all. So I'm pretty much done with the game for now. I'll probably be doing some random, tests with it and stuff when the capture card comes, but that's probably not going to be for a while. I believe the guy who's offering to sell me the card, I think he lives on the other end of America, so I don't know how long it will take to get here, especially when you factor in the holiday craze and stuff like that. So once I have that, I will let you guys know. Like I said, if you guys are receptive to me doing an event to try to raise a little bit extra for the video card and then just have everything upgraded all at once, it's your call. If I get a couple people that are interested, not even just in donating, but just in watching in general, my viewership's been pretty low lately, then you can go ahead and let me know and I'll work something out. I have to take care of the cat this weekend, so I can't really go too far from home. So it'll be fun to stream regardless of what the goal is, be it to help fund the video card or just to stick around and just play games. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. There's my little Xenoverse 2 mini review. Like I said, definitely get the game on console if you're interested in playing with anybody at all. The PC port, I checked, it looks like they're working on another patch. They have acknowledged that people are cheating and stuff like that, but with how long it's taken, it's been over a month now, the game's still broken. Apparently the patch made it even worse for some people. I can't really recommend it. It's probably just going to be a paperweight in your library at this point. Anyway, give me some feedback in the comments. I will get back to you guys probably in the morning or maybe later tonight with what the plan is going to be for the weekend. Catch you guys later. Peace.